You read the message. They didn't reply. And just like that, your mood was gone. Your chest tightened. Your mind started replaying everything you said. You told yourself they were rude, disrespectful. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The moment you reacted, you gave them control. Not over the conversation, over you, your emotions, your peace. And the worst part? They didn't even know they took it. That's when it finally clicks. No one takes your power. You hand it over the moment you react. And it doesn't stop there. It happens again and again, in small, ordinary moments. A tone that feels dismissive, a comment that hits a nerve, silence where you expected reassurance. Each time your body reacts before your mind does, your jaw tightens, your heart speeds up. You replay the moment, looking for what went wrong. You tell yourself you're just standing up for yourself, that reacting means you have self-respect. But if you're honest, it never leaves you feeling stronger. It leaves you drained, distracted, still carrying the weight long after the other person has moved on. And without realizing it, you start living in reaction mode, waiting for the next trigger, bracing yourself, letting other people decide how you feel, moment by moment. That's the pattern most people never notice. Not because it's loud, but because it feels normal. At some point, something feels off. Not because the situations get worse, but because the reactions start to feel heavier. You notice how quickly your peace disappears, how easy it is for a single moment to ruin an entire day. And that's when a quiet question slips in. Why does this keep happening? Not why do people act this way, but why does it affect me so deeply every time? You begin to see the pattern, the same words, the same triggers, the same emotional hangover afterward. And the most unsettling part isn't what they said. It's how much control you gave up without thinking. That realization doesn't come with clarity right away. It comes with discomfort. Because if your reactions are costing you this much peace, then maybe reacting isn't strength at all. Maybe it's just habit. And once that thought settles in, it becomes harder to justify giving everyone else so much access to your inner world. The change didn't come from mastering emotions or becoming calm overnight. It came from a pause, just a few seconds longer than usual. The moment something triggered him, he didn't respond immediately. He noticed the urge first, the heat, the need to defend, to explain, to push back. And instead of acting on it, he waited. Not to be passive, not to give in, just to let the reaction pass without feeding it. Those few seconds felt uncomfortable, almost wrong, like giving up ground. But something surprising happened. The emotion didn't grow. It peaked, then softened. And for the first time, he realized reacting wasn't automatic. It was optional. That small pause didn't make him weak. It gave him space. And in that space, he began to see that calm wasn't something you wait for. It's something you choose before the reaction takes over. The real test didn't come in a quiet moment. It came when it mattered. A comment that was sharp, public, slightly humiliating. The kind of moment where reacting feels justified. His body did what it always did. Heart racing, muscles tightening, words lining up, ready to fire back. For a split second, the old pattern begged to take over. But he remembered the pause. He didn't respond right away. He didn't explain himself. He didn't defend his ego. He simply let the moment pass without grabbing it. And something unexpected happened. The tension didn't escalate. The situation lost its power. The other person moved on. And for the first time, he walked away without that familiar knot in his chest. No replaying the scene, no mental arguments, just quiet. That's when he understood something most people never do. Reacting feels strong in the moment, but calm lasts longer. And the peace he felt afterward wasn't weakness. It was relief. That's when it finally clicked. Reacting had never been about strength. It was about impulse, about protecting an image, about proving something in the moment. But calm did something reacting never could. It ended the situation without stealing anything from him. No energy lost, no peace given away. He saw it clearly now. Every reaction had been a trade. His peace in exchange for a temporary sense of control, and it was a bad deal every time. The pause showed him something powerful. Not everything deserves a response. Not every trigger is a threat, and not every silence means you're losing. In fact, the less he reacted, the less power others had over him. He wasn't suppressing emotions. He was choosing where they went. And once he understood that, the world didn't feel so loud anymore. Nothing outside of him really changed. People still spoke carelessly. Messages still went unanswered. Situations still tested his patience. What changed was his response, or rather, his decision not to react. He stopped chasing the need to correct, explain, or defend himself in every moment. And with that, something subtle but powerful happened. His days felt lighter. His mind felt quieter. He wasn't carrying other people's words around long after they were spoken. Peace stopped being something he hoped for and became something he protected. Not by controlling others, but by controlling access to himself. That's the part most people miss. You don't find calm by fixing the world. You find it by deciding what deserves your energy. And when you stop reacting to everything, you don't lose power. You finally keep it. That's when it finally clicked.